Hey guys, thinking about it now, I don't really know how to start this video off, and it's a pretty serious video. I know. Thank you, Akira Toriyama. Thank you for for everything. Um, if you guys haven't heard, the creator of Dragon Ball has passed away. Akira Toriyama, a few days ago at this point, and it it's a big impact on everybody. If you've been on social media for the last few days, you would see the news and you would see all the tributes and the condolences and the thoughts and the prayers and the responses for all of this, and it doesn't feel real. Now, growing up as a kid, I I wasn't really aware of like what I was watching, in a sense of what it was anime or not. I watched Cartoon Network so much back in the day, right? And I would always watch like Beyblade, Pokemon, Bakugan, all that stuff, right? And I didn't really know this at the time, but that was anime. And I was watching anime, and those were my first few animes that I got involved with, right? But I never really stayed up past a certain time to see the Dragon Ball intro and see Dragon Ball and all that, because I was a kid. I couldn't stay up past that certain time, and we only had a living room and the TV. I didn't have a TV in my room, so once it passed like a certain time, I had to get up and go into my room and go to sleep. Right, so I never really got to experience staying up late and just seeing Dragon Ball pop up and realizing, like, looking around, realizing I'm not supposed to be watching this. I'm not supposed to be up, but I'm gonna be watching it anyway, right? I never got to experience none of that. So whenever I first like really got into anime, it was Naruto. But I always knew about Dragon Ball. From a certain point, after that period, think like 11, 12, 13, I knew about Dragon Ball. And who did it, right? It was so iconic. It was so cool. And just like seeing everybody fighting, seeing all the characters, the different worlds and all this, and it's still it doesn't feel real. So many people, so many manga creators themselves, so many authors like Kishimoto and Oda have gone out of their way and said their condolences, and just wanted to thank Akira Toriyama for all that he did for them and all that he did for everybody. And it's honestly, it shows that during certain times and certain periods, everybody can collectively come together and agree that Akira Toriyama was probably one of the greatest humans on this earth, for just giving us something that we could look up to as a kid, something that inspired us, something that made us feel happy, brought us joy, jumping up and down whenever we saw a new transformation for Goku. And it's honestly just amazing. I love it. And it hurts every time seeing it, because it still doesn't feel real. Feels like just a few days ago, he was kicking it, he was good. I was doing my own thing, right? And then this news hit me like around 9 o'clock at night, and I was like, there's no way. Really? Right? It was like a brief pause, and I know people probably experience the same thing or something similar along that lines of just like it's not real. But it's very real, and it sucks. It hurts knowing that a person that has created something so big and so inspirational and so iconic, that other manga and anime authors that I personally enjoy have gone out of their way to take some similarities of, and take some few things, do some twists, or they got inspired by Akira Toriyama to start doing their own things. And it's just amazing, all the things that Akira Toriyama has done for this world, and done for the kids of this world. And for generations upon generations, everybody's going to know Dragon Ball. Nobody's going to forget Dragon Ball. Nobody's going to forget Akira Toriyama for what he did. And it's crazy, from the Chinese government sending their regards to manga and anime authors and creators sending their regards to just content creators talking about it. It hurts, and I felt as if I should make a video on it too, considering that basically this whole channel was started off of Dragon Ball content. And not just like every little bit of Dragon Ball content. It was just Dragon Ball Fighters, right? Which is still the Dragon Ball game. And I wanted to make videos on it, and I wanted to go into it, and it just hurts just knowing that the creator of this big iconic thing that everybody can just look at and be like, oh yeah, I know that. I've seen that before. I used to watch that as a kid. Oh yeah, I know Goku. Oh yeah, I know Vegeta. I know this, I know that. It hurts, right? And I don't want to say that I know what you guys are going through, but at the same time, I have a feeling, and I can feel a little bit of it, and it just hurts, right? I collect some Dragon Ball things here and there. I have a Dragon Ball poster that was given to me by one of my best friends, and I have an action figure of Trunks, my favorite character. I have a Dragon Ball shirt, which I probably should have worn. Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna throw that on right now. I don't know what else to say, but thank you, Akira Toriyama, for just being this big inspirational light that everybody could look on and look to and know that things would be okay. Things would make this creator, this character that he created, this iconic world that he made, could bring inspiration and bring hope and bring light to other people. That I know some kids out there probably turn to Dragon Ball as their comfort show or their source of just knowing that everything would be okay. Their breath of fresh air, you know what I'm saying? And it still doesn't feel real, and it's still really shocking. I hope that no matter what, that you will always think about, well, not always, but I hope you'll still think about what Akira Toriyama did for you, or did for your best friend, or did for your mom, did for your dad, did for whoever in your life, right? Because somebody in your life has to know about Dragon Ball, and it's just so iconic, and it's so big to this day. It hurts. And I've seen a few people's thoughts about this and their perspective on it, and it's so cool just to see how everybody feels about this same person. And it's pretty cool how see how similar it is, because they can all collectively agree, like, yeah, he's iconic. Yeah, his character is iconic. Like, yeah, I know about this, and it's just unreal. There's so many different tributes, to thank yous, to you were a big part of my life, you're a big part of my childhood, you were this, you were that, on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. I've been seeing it for the last few days, and it really is so amazing to just see the world come together and appreciate Akira Toriyama for what he did, and to know that he's not going to be forgotten. No matter what generation it is, no matter what year it is, he's not going to be forgotten anytime soon. And I love it as a not a huge Dragon Ball fan, but as a Dragon Ball fan, I really do appreciate it. And I know a lot of people out there appreciate it as well, because to see their show, to see something that was a big part of their childhood getting the love and the attention that it deserves, and the love and attention that the creator deserves, is just so amazing. And I know this is a serious video, a serious topic, but I don't want it to be brought down and be sad and be gloomy, right? I don't think that's what Akira Toriyama would have wanted. I don't know him personally, and I'm not trying to speak for him, but I know he would want us to celebrate it. Just celebrate everything that he's accomplished and everything that he's done, because it's amazing and it's really, really, truly inspirational to all of our lives and to everything that he's done for everybody, right? So, thank you, Akira Toriyama, for being a part of my life and being a part of everybody else's life that has made a video like this. And thank you. My condolences and my prayers to your family and to everybody that's feeling hurt and just taking this in a big impact. It just, I my prayers. So thank you, Akira Toriyama. I apologize if this wasn't too long of a video, and I apologize if this video is a lot longer than you expected, but these are my thoughts, and I wanted to get it all out there just so it can be a part of you guys, and just so you guys can know how I feel about the situation at hand. And I'm not going to forget about him. I'm not going to forget about what he's did, and I don't think you guys either. You guys are either, so thank you, Akira Toriyama. Thank you.